Rocket Pat here. All right, guys, it's another hot rocket day in the jungle. Look at that big, beautiful Texas sky. Man, it's the day before Thanksgiving. We were rocking and rolling and rolling and rocking. What we're rocking out to today is LeeRoy. LeeRoy is on the lift. He ain't been in the shop for a while, and he hasn't been drivable for a while. He's just been kind of hanging out. Now, I do go out there and start him up and make sure he's rotating and doing all the things that he needs to do. But he's been really difficult to start. Let's talk about the drivability problem. Yesterday I worked on that. The drivability problem was it just didn't. I kept thinking that it wasn't getting any fuel, and then I talked myself into something else, and that ended up not playing out right. But it just seemed like it just wouldn't go, and it was a weird situation. I'd start the car up, and then it would just die, but it still had fuel, and it just was like, what the hell? And so I moved some stuff around with the timing and ended up thinking that I had a bad pickup coil, but that wasn't the case. I took the distributor out yesterday. Now, I will say this, I'm much happier with the distributor because I finally got it clocked right, and it's not all janky like But anyway, what happened was, and I don't know what the situation and how this is, but after I changed out that pickup coil and realized that it still was doing the same thing that it was doing, I decided that I was going to check the fuel pump. Man, is the fuel pump working? Everything's new on this car. It's got a new gas tank. It's got a new line running all the way from the gas tank, a solid piece of aluminum line that was brand new. It wasn't used. New hoses from the tank to the line, from the line to the pump. New pump. Everything should have been fine. I don't know where this stuff came from, but after checking the fuel pump and there was nothing wrong there, it was pumping its ass off. I said, let's check the fuel filter. And I don't know if y'all can see down in there very well, but I'm sure you can, because I can see it through the Lindsay thingy here. And then all that stuff was packed all the way to the top. And I don't know where it came from, but that was what was causing LeeRoy not to go down the road. So I fixed that by, I didn't have another short fuel filter, but I do have a pile of old Quadrajet carburetor. So I went out there and I found a Quadrajet in the storage that had a short fuel filter. Brought it in here, pulled the fuel filter out. It was clean. Stuck it in the car. We'll see what happens. I'm sure I'll check it in a few hundred miles if I ever drive it a few hundred miles. Now, what am I going to do today? Today's operation is number one. I don't know if we're going to be able to see too well of this, but right up on that pipe is not fully welded. It is not welded at all, and it's not welded all the way around the top up there. So I'm going to take this pipe off the car all the way to the back to the muffler. And this side is fully welded, but this one is not, and I knew it wasn't. And I need to get in there and finish welding that because I don't really like smelling the fuel or the exhaust when I'm driving around. Yeah, so I'm going to do that today. That's going to be operation number one, that now that I'm all sufficiently venomed up and everything. The next thing I need to do is, for the love of the world, we need to grease these ball joints. There's no grease in these ball joints, and that may be some of the popping noising that I'm hearing and stuff like that, and the stiffness in the steering and all that kind of stuff. And then I'm going to cut this fender well out so that I can gain access to these adjustments on the front end. And I'm going to go ahead and throw it on my, I got a set of old vintage turntables from Snap-on. And then I've got a couple of the bubble caster camber gauge setup thingies here that I can put onto the car. That one, I think one's a Snap-on and one's a Blue Point. And I can put it on the car, and we can set that front end back where it needs to go. And if I got to weld me a little thingy on there, and Wayne, yes, I know what you're talking about, swapping it over to the shim type. And that is definitely on the radar of things that need to be done. But right now, I got to get rocking and a rolling and a rolling and a rocking, because I sure would like to take Leroy for a ride on Thanksgiving morning. All right, guys, y'all keep rocking it down, getting them down, and making them sound.